Money is the root, so give me all your loot. It's Rhyme and Reason 498.
There's a rhyme and reason for your life. There's a rhyme and reason why you're here.
Hey there, Tony here. How you doing today? I hope this week and this month so far, August, as the time I'm recording this, I hope this August of 2020 is treating you well. Not like a redheaded stepchild, as they used to say. And I'm going to have a little money talk today. And believe me, Dave Ramsey and who's the other guy, the Motley Fool, none of those guys have anything to worry about with me on the money talk. I won't be taking over their positions anytime soon. But I'm talking about money and how it's the root of all evil, right? It is. It's just the root of all evil. But if that's true, how come there aren't more people willing to give all their money away? You see how that doesn't happen? I don't see that happening. And I'm talking about all of it. I'm not talking about giving away some, like some sort of 10% thing or nothing like that. I'm talking about giving it all away. Why aren't they doing that? I mean, why would you even want a little possibility of evil in your pockets or your bank accounts or your city, state, or nation or the government, anything in there? I mean, after all, if you want to get rid of the weed, you got to get rid of the root, right? Got to get rid of the root, and if money's the root, you got to get rid of the root. Well, a quick side note. Sadly, there are way too many people who really are willing to allow the money they make to be stolen by the government, but that's a whole nother story. But let me ask you this. What if money is not the root of all evil? Wouldn't that be great? And wouldn't it make it a lot easier to feel good about having more of it? Yeah, that would be great. But what's a God-loving patriotic dude to do? Wait a minute. Maybe there's something in the Bible about it. I know, that's crazy talk, but I'm going to go take a look. Let's see here. You just keep yourself occupied for a few minutes, and I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, all right, I'm back. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Well, lots of people won't because it's from the Bible, but check it out, okay? Here's a direct quote that I found in the Bible about money and evil. It says this: "For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from the faith in their greediness and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." So it's actually the love of money, not the money itself. And the main point is, it's actually the love of money, not the money itself. And it's a root, but it's not the root of all evil. So also because some people love their moolah, they even stray from the faith. But none of it is from the money. It's because they love their riches and their goodies. But here's another question. Why would God inspire Paul to write about it in a letter to his protege, Timothy? Maybe it was because Paul wanted to be sure Timothy was blessed with godly discernment. That's a pretty good thing to have, wouldn't you agree? If you're not a Christian, you might disagree, but you ought to really check that out because you shouldn't disagree. It's a really good thing to have. Paul also told Timothy, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and clothing, with these we shall be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and harmful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." Don't want to be drowning in those things, destruction and perdition. Neither one's good, believe me. And I know Paul had no problem with anyone having plenty of money to live on. I know that. You can check out his writings. He's not against people having money or building up wealth. But he wanted to be sure we understand not to trust in those riches because they can be taken away from you faster than you can say, "America will never be a socialist country," and already be wrong. So build your house and home into a honeycomb of sheer delight and filled with love and light. But always be content after it's all spent. You'll be all right, 'cause you are God's delight. All right, that's my money talk for this week. Hope you got something out of it. Hope it got something into you. And thank you so much for being there. Thank you for tuning in as you have been. And for, well, if you haven't already shared the Rhyme and Reason podcast with those you love and care about, why don't you do that? Because I think they'll love it. Because I'm sharing a whole lot more music recently, you might have noticed. I didn't do it in this episode, but I will be in the next episode. I got more music coming right up. This is Tony from TonyFunderburk.com. Remember, life has rhyme and reason because God made you.
There's a